Royal Crown Digital presents Kwame Nkrumah, the visionary who led Ghana to independence. On March 6, 1957, a defining moment in African history unfolded as the Gold Coast became the independent nation of Ghana. At the center of this historic achievement stood Kwame Nkrumah, a visionary leader whose courage, determination, and belief in freedom transformed his country and inspired an entire continent. His leadership not only secured Ghana's independence, but also encouraged liberation movements across Africa, making him one of the continent's most influential statesmen. Born on September 21, 1909, in Nonkroful, Nkrumah grew up under British colonial rule. From an early age, he believed education was the key to progress. After studying in the Gold Coast, he traveled to the United States, where he attended Lincoln University and later the University of Pennsylvania. There, he embraced ideas of democracy, equality, and self determination while becoming deeply involved in the Pan African movement. These experiences shaped his vision for a free and united Africa. After completing his studies, Nkrumah moved to Britain, where he joined African nationalists campaigning against colonialism. His experiences strengthened his belief that Africans should govern themselves and work together for a better future. Returning to the Gold Coast in 1947, he quickly became a leading voice for independence. In 1949, he founded the Convention People's Party, known as the CPP, under the powerful slogan, Self Government Now. His message inspired workers, farmers, students, and ordinary citizens. Although imprisoned by the colonial government for his political activities, public support continued to grow. While still in prison, the CPP won the 1951 elections by a landslide. Nkrumah was released and became leader of government business before later serving as prime minister. On March 6, 1957, Ghana became the first sub-Saharan African nation to gain independence from colonial rule. During the celebrations in Accra, Nkrumah declared that Ghana's freedom would be meaningless unless it contributed to the liberation of the entire African continent. Those words became the foundation of his lifelong mission as Ghana's first prime minister and later its first president. Nkrumah introduced ambitious development programs. His government expanded education, improved healthcare, built roads, encouraged industry, and invested in major infrastructure projects. The Akosombo Dam became one of Africa's greatest engineering achievements, providing hydroelectric power that supported economic growth and modernization. Beyond Ghana, Nkrumah became an international champion of Pan-Africanism. He played a leading role in establishing the Organization of African Unity in 1963, laying the foundation for today's African Union. He also supported liberation movements across Africa, believing the continent's future depended on cooperation and unity. Despite these achievements, economic difficulties, declining cocoa prices, and political tensions challenged his government. On February 24, 1966, while Nkrumah was on a diplomatic mission abroad, a military coup removed him from power. He spent the rest of his life in exile in Guinea, where he continued writing and advocating for African unity until his death on April 27, 1972. Today, Kwame Nkrumah remains one of Africa's most respected historical figures. His vision of independence, education, economic development, and continental unity continues to inspire generations. His legacy reminds the world that determined leadership and an unwavering commitment to freedom can transform nations and shape history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Royal Crown Digital. Share this video with your friends and family to help us continue preserving and sharing history through engaging educational documentaries. Royal Crown Digital, bringing history to life.